Next, we go for the nutrition part. Nutrition part is really important. This is where the biggest part of the change will come from. Depending on your food right now, usually the biggest problem that people have when it comes to transforming their bodies is because of the food that they're eating. Is because like they're not creating the demand, and they're just putting on a lot of supply, right? Demand meaning the exercise, and then the supply is the food, and they put too much supply without creating the demand, correct? So what we're gonna do in this reinvention series, we're gonna keep it simple. The nutrition will be only a 1 meal a day kind of eating pattern, right? What I mean by that is 1 meal a day, one solid food, right? 1 meal which is solid. The rest will be liquid, meaning shakes, right? Like protein shakes, amino acids and everything else, which will come with the supplements. But when it comes to the food, you're looking at the actual, solid food, meaning between, let's say, a lunchtime, right? Between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., right? Depending on everybody's schedule. Between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., you want to have a big meal full of proteins, right? Your healthy fats and a bit of carbs too, like vegetables and everything else, right? And the idea of this is that you want to leave enough space for the body to digest that food before you go to bed, right? So you go to bed on an empty stomach of carbs, because the more carbs you have in your body, the faster, the harder will be for you to lose that weight, because the body runs on glucose, right? The fastest energy source is the carbs. So whenever you have carbs in your body, the body goes straight in the system, takes the carbs and uses it as energy, right? Not in the fat. While you're trying to lose fat, you want to make sure that the carbs are at a minimum, so the body goes and taps into the fat source that you already have stored on your body, right around your belly, and uses that as energy. So that's how you lose it faster, right? I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible here so everybody understands it. I'm not gonna go too deep into like cellular level, because there's no point, right? We're trying to keep it simple, everybody to understand it, so you're going straight to take action. So between 2 and 6 p.m., have the massive meal, right? The solid food, your meats, your vegetables, and your healthy fats, avocados, things like that, right? Olive oil. Then between these, around your workouts, you're gonna have protein shakes, because you want to make sure that you hit your protein intake as much as possible. The more protein you have in the system, the faster you're gonna burn the body fat in your body, right? Because the body takes a lot more energy. It uses more energy to break down protein in the system, in the stomach. And you want to make sure that you're feeding the muscles with as much proteins as you can, because you're training a lot as well. So you got to help your body out to recover, because if you don't have enough protein in the system, what happens is you're going to overtrain, and if you don't have enough protein to recover faster, you're going to injure yourself. So you want to make sure that you hit the protein intake every single day. No excuses, no matter what. Make sure you get a protein shake, because that's the fastest way to increase your protein intake. I'll give you now the numbers as well that I would recommend you start off with and test it out. See how you feel for a couple of weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and see how your body responds to that, right? So I would say 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds right now, you have to hit 200 grams of protein every single day, right? Make sure you use the MyFitnessPal app to track this, so you know, right? You gotta track it or write it down. If you're old school, just take a pen and paper like me and just write shit down, man. But that's the best way. Just scan the food, and it shows you there exactly what you eat and how much you have. Then when it comes to carbs, I would say 0.5 grams of carbs per pound of body weight, right? So if you're 200 pounds right now, you gotta eat around 100 grams of carbs, right? I would personally keep it even lower in the beginning to give your body a bit of a boost to lose that body fat faster, right? But again, go for the 0.5 grams of carbs and see how your body responds. And then when it comes to fat, go for 0.4 grams of fat as well, per pound of body weight, right? So make sure that you follow these specific macros in the beginning. Test it out for 2, 3, 4 weeks. See how your body responds to them. But I promise you, man, if you follow this, if you do exactly what I'm doing in this reinvention series, This is guaranteed success. You can't fail. Just make sure you follow it. If you do follow it, I promise you, you're gonna win. There's no other way around it. Okay. And then when it comes to the supplements, I keep it easy. You know, the supplements, I keep it easy. I have my protein powders, right, which I use on a daily basis. I have creatine, which helps with the workouts, and it just gives you more energy in the muscles to push more, right, to replenish that energy. Then you have, I'm using personally HMB. HMB is an amazing amino acid that helps to protect the muscle, because we were talking about, if you don't have enough protein in the system, the body will just burn muscles, right? Will burn itself out, will start to eat the muscles. So we don't want that. We want to protect that. This is what HMB does. It's like an ozone layer around the muscles. It protects you, right? So I'm taking HMB as well, and then I'm also taking glutamine. L-glutamine, it's an amazing amino acid too that helps with the recovery. It just speeds up recovery, which is what we want. After so many crazy workouts that we're gonna have, we need that recovery as fast as possible, right? These are the supplements that I'm taking. That's all. As a pre-workout, I use the creatine as a pre-workout, and sometimes I take the acid, citrulline, L-citrulline. I'm taking that with creatine sometimes to give me a bit of pump, but that's it. I just drink coffee in the morning, but black coffee. I don't really put milk or sugar or nothing. I just put it like that straight, because I'm also fasting as well. So fasting is really important too. I would recommend it. I'm right now, for example, as I'm filming this, I'm on a 48-hour fast. So this is also speeding up. It will help you to speed up the whole transformation and the reinvention, right, of yourself. So I would personally recommend once a week, do a 24-hour fast, man. And you know, if you can, once every 2 weeks, do a 48-hour fast. Man, you know, the benefits of fasting, they're incredible. Check them out. Do a bit of research into it. I'll probably create a bit more videos into this, but to keep it short now, you know, check them out, man. Fasting, it's incredible for health, like health benefits. First of all, it's incredible. Like the way it regenerates your cells, and you know, just flushes out the bad shit out of you, the bad cells, and then you know, you just regenerating yourself. It keeps you younger, it keeps you stronger. You're flushing out toxins. It's an incredible way of just keeping yourself healthy. And then as a benefit, as a side benefit, is also you burning so much more calories, because there's nothing coming in, it's just water, right? And then you burning everything else, like just by being alive, you're burning all those calories, but nothing comes in. So at the end of the week, let's say, of the weekly calories, there's a massive gap there that will help you to speed up the fat loss process and maintaining the muscle mass, right? Try it out, see how you feel with it. It's not for everyone. So yeah, this is nutrition. Then we will go into your why power, why you're gonna do this, because that's it. If you don't know why you're gonna do this, everything else that I just said until now about the workout and about the nutrition, it doesn't matter, because if you're not gonna actually apply everything, you're not gonna get there. So let's get into the why power.